Alright everyone, welcome back to the channel. What we have here is a Tesla Model 3. The body line's gone right in. I done a poll there on my Instagram to see whether you'd replace it or repair it, and he's all came back with repair, so we're going to repair it. Let me turn the camera around and give you a bit of a better look at it. So, as you can see, if you go from this angle, you can see how badly it's pushed in. When you have the bumper on, the bumper sticking out about here. So what we need to do is we need to get this edge out. We need to get a bit more of it out, and then first thing I'm going to do is try and straighten this edge. Then we'll address all this here. Put our bumper bracket back on, bit of damage around here. And then we'll be trying our bumper on, trying to get all our gaps looking nice with the metal work, and then we'll move on to the filler stage. Also up here, you can see this area here, it's kind of lying in a bit, so what we'll do is we'll get something on here and just give that a little tug out just to get it nice and lined up. So yeah, I like repairs. These quarter pounds, if anyone's ever done them, they're pretty easy to replace anyway, but it's always good to do a repair every now and then. Keep your repair skills up to scratch. So let's get going. Right, okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try and knock out this edge, get it all as straight as I can before I start taking paint off. I'm trying on my body line, doing all that, so let's get going. Let's go. What we're trying to do is here, there's a few areas that are kinked in, a few of them that are pushed out. So we're just trying to get the ones in and out, all in a line as much as we can. What I find with these Teslas is you won't get it 100% at this stage, but then the more you pin out your body line here and working your metal work here, this will gradually go back into shape as well, which is a lot easier. It's like a work in progress. Nice. Okay, so we're getting there. It's a bit more like it, a bit more straighter. Show you a look. See, the edge is more straighter. So what I was doing there was we were just working all the edge in here, just trying to get that nice and straight. So what I'll do now is I'll start taking off all the paint there. Then we can start working on our metal here. Bear with me there, guys, just getting the vacuum out. Get that mask on. Okay, usually what I do here is spray a bit of Guy Coat spray, but we don't have any right now, so I'm just going to use a bit of trim black. This should work as well. It's a little bit thicker. Let's go a little bit lighter. Don't worry about the inside, we're painting that anyway. Get roasted in the comments. Okay. Give that a little dry. We'll just run over it with the D8. This will just highlight your areas that you really need to work on. Make it a little bit more of a visual thing. Right, there we go. Let's get the dent puller out and get all these black areas looking silver. Okay, as you've seen, just use a bit of trim black there, just to highlight them areas. What we'll do is now I'll get the dent puller, work on the body line, work this metal all out. Then at the end we'll work on this little area here that's lining out the door. Get that out as well. Anyone that's worked on Tesla before, you know the quarter panels, they're pretty thin metal. I'm just hoping now when we start dent pulling this, we don't get any tin canny where we have to start shrinking and all that, because that's a pain in the arse. So time will tell. Let's get going. Okay, so here we are, we're at the stage where I've got a lot of dent pulling done. What I'll do is... Oh yeah. Sorry, what was that? Excuse me? That's what I have to deal with on a daily basis. But yeah, So what we'll do is sand that down. I'm going to just get that edge out a little bit. You can see there, it's just in very slightly along here. Just going to get that out slightly. What I'll do is, I'm not going to body file these. I don't like body filing Teslas because the metal is, like I said before, pretty thin. So I'll probably just give it a light sand. If there's any particularly low areas, I might give that little pin out, light sand again, and then we'll just put filler on it. But yeah, the general shape's back. So, looking good. Okay, like I said, what I'm going to focus on is this area here. Just going to get that out a little bit and go from there. Trying to figure out what I'll do. Well keys, well pins, wiggle wire, there's a few different options. So, let's go. Now, just came out a bit there. The edge is a bit better. So what I'll do now is work on all this area. And maybe I'll put a skim coat on it. What I'll probably do before that though is bumper bracket on, try the bumper on, make sure it's sitting nice there. So yeah. I opted for the kid, yeah, pins there. I have the pins, I have the wiggle wire, the keys, there's that here. I'll just try that. I have my own little clamp here. This is great. Get a nice solid pull with it. 3 pins in there. Little Allen key there, you tighten them up. It's great though. Right, let's go. Okay, there's the bumper on. Have a gap going along there. Metal work's just done. I don't want to keep messing around with that now because, like I said, that'll get tin canny pretty quick. But she's all in line there. I'll put a skim of filler on her now and get her done. Right, so force wipe in. Hopefully we get it in that. Doubt it, but it would be nice. I reckon we'll. Usually what I do with a big repair like this is I say first game is just to get the general shape. Second game you should get it. So that's usually what I do. Go with. So. She's in. What I do, the bumper's getting painted anyway. What I do is I always mask it up, sit it on, and it just helps me get the body line running into the bumper. People are like, why you have the bumper on? Why did the bumper on? It's not going to make a bleeding difference. If anything, it helps me get me line, gets me gap done. I can take that, let go a little bit hard, and I'll take the bumper off, and then we can start sanding. Any little thing to help. 3M Platinum Plus, that's the filler we're using. I've always used that, it's great. I used Rage Gold a long time ago, there's nothing wrong with that either, but this stuff's great. So, let that dry and we get sanding. Okay, so first sanding is over with. As you can see, it's just knocking down a few high spots that I had. What we'll do is I'll put one more wipe in it. Should get it in that. Like I said, first game's kind of about reshaping it, getting your 95, 90% there. So next wipe, fingers crossed. Let's go. Right, so there is the second wipe gone into it. We'll just let this go hard and then we'll start with the same process. P80 working all the way up to P180. Keep the painters happy. Okay, that's a wrap with this one. She's all done. Have the bumper on there, it's all gapped up. Just noticed a little small dent in the door there. I don't know if you can see it. So what I'll do is I'll just get that out, give that in repair. Just no point painting all that and then having a little dent in the door there, so we'll do that. So what I used here was P80, P180 for sandpaper. I used the purple block by 3M. Used Platinum Plus filler, and Geico is a body man's best friend. I just use it all the time. Shows you your highs and lows, shows you your body line, keeps everything nice and neat. So let me turn the camera around and give you a look. There it is. You can see nice and flush with the door all the way down now. Nice even body line running into the original body line, coming up, over, running straight into the bumper. Gap between the bumper pretty consistent all the way along, and you can see here it's looking nice and straight again now. Why I had to come why I had to come more out here is there was a dent here, and then when I stopped my filler here, it was just making it feel a bit weird, so I just blended it in. We did have a big hump up here from all the damage there, so that's why I had to go up a little bit higher just to blend it out as well, but it's all feeling nice now. So next thing is, for this one, is off to the paint shop. What I'll do is when it gets back from paint, I'll do a video just to show you how it looks. But yeah, came out well. Hopefully this helps a few of you. Any questions, like I always say, hit me up in the comments, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. Take it easy.